The Trojans are on the road this weekend for their only away game in October. USC is coming off a 2-game win streak against Arizona State and Colorado. The offense has been sparked by the addition of Sam Darnold at the QB spot, who has thrown for 350 yards and 3 touchdowns in back-to-back games. Darnold is currently the 4th-ranked quarterback in the nation, but the star of the game on Saturday was the defense. The defense has seen continuous improvement throughout the weeks and had a shutdown performance last week against the Buffaloes. The team is working as a more cohesive unit and is certainly celebrating as one.
Seeing Coach Helton happy, everybody hugging. You know, the atmosphere in the locker room was great. Music playing, chest bumps and everything like that, man. That's the best feeling ever, and celebrating this win with my team.
USC has won nearly 80% of its games against the Wildcats, with just 2 losses since 2001. The Trojans will celebrate its 100th anniversary of the first USC-Arizona game this weekend in Tucson. Now, let's toss it over to Julia, who has the latest on women's soccer. Julia?
The women's soccer team had an up-and-down weekend. First, the Trojans shut out #1 ranked Stanford 3-0. This win marks the first time in program history that the Women of Troy have taken down a top-ranked team. But later in the weekend, the Trojans dropped a tough 1-0 loss to the #14 ranked Cal. In the victory over Stanford, the Trojans midfielder Morgan Andrews struck first, followed by another goal from forward Alex Anthony. Andrews scored again towards the end of the game, making her the top scorer for the team and securing a win over the Cardinal. Cal's goal was from forward Heather Wally during the 86th minute of the Sunday game. The loss ended the Trojans' 10-game winning streak, which was a school record for the team. The Women of Troy hope to bounce back from their loss on the road next weekend as they travel to Arizona State to face the Sun Devils on Saturday.
The men's water polo team again proves how dominant their defense is by holding both of their opponents to only 4 goals this weekend. The #3 ranked Trojans dominated #8 ranked Pepperdine with a well-rounded performance. But the highlight of the game was junior goalie McQuinn Barron becoming USC's #2 all-time saves leader. Barron racked up 14 saves against the Waves, while 10 different Trojans scored goals to win them the game 15-4. Later in the weekend, the Trojans had a dominant 24-4 win over the #17 ranked UC Irvine. The defense continues to be a strong point for the team.
In regards to our defense, it's just effort and intensity and working for each other. So if we address that and we really, put a lot of emphasis into defense, then we're going to get rewarded for it. So I think last season, we were a little bit lackadaisical in that regard, but it's something that we've addressed at the start of the season. We really pride ourselves on is our defense, and it's showing.
The Trojans are looking to continue their reign of dominance while they take on #7 UC Santa Barbara on Sunday. The Patriots quarterback Tom Brady returned from a 4-game suspension on Saturday to lead his team 33-13 victory over the Cleveland Browns. The quarterback returned to the field and picked up right where he left off. Brady threw for 406 yards and 3 touchdowns. The quarterback was happy to be back on the field with his teammates.
I was just pretty, trying to focus on what what my job is and what I have to do, and it felt very much like a normal week for me, once I got into it. So, it was fun to come out and play, and fun to win. I think that's the most important thing.
The team also welcomed the return of defensive end Rob Ninkovich. The Patriots will face the Bengals this Sunday at home. My pick of this week is from the Trojans' win on Saturday. Quarterback Sam Darnold threw to Tyler Petit for a tight end touchdown. Check it out. Darnold hurls the ball into the air, and Petit is right there to make the catch. This was his 2nd touchdown of the day and the 3rd of his career. It was a great weekend for the Trojans. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks so much for that, Alexa.